So I noticed this recently, and it's very funny how this happens, and I really do wonder if this is intentional. So in Punk Hazard, going into Dressrosa, which is very on brand because Doflamingo is involved with both of these arcs, Luffy develops the ability to fly, which is super funny considering that Doflamingo, once again, is the overarching foe of these two conjoined arcs as he's running the Smile Factory, right? It's funny too because Doflamingo styles himself after a bird, the flamingo, and his epithet is the Heavenly Demon, and he is characterized by his ability to fly in a way as he uses his string powers to latch onto clouds, which makes it appear as if he is flying. So the whole bird motif and flying is all wrapped up into him. However, Luffy first shows the ability to levitate during Punk Hazard with the move called Gum Gum UFO. This then translates into his fight with Doflamingo, in which he uses Gear Force Bound Man or Bounce Man for the first time, and he is using a modified version of the moonwalk technique, I guess, in order to fly with the elasticity and bounciness of his body in Gear Force. On top of that, and this is a blink and you'll miss it thing, but I brought it up many times before, his fists now are able to fly in a way. What I mean by that is both in Gear Force Bound Man and Gear Force Snake Man, Luffy has the ability to change the direction of his punches mid-air, mostly through a move called Gum Gum Culverin, which then gets upgraded into Jet Culverin once it becomes Snake Man. But that's beside the point. The point is that if you notice, the punches travel in angles. This is very similar to what Rob Belushi did back in the day, combining the principles of shave and moonwalk in order to also move freely in a zigzag-like pattern. The combination of moonwalk and shave, which allows Luffy to achieve a sort of pseudo free flight, is called Razor, which is pretty fitting. But to continue, so I find it very interesting that all of these flying-esque abilities are all tied up in a conflict against a man who himself sort of flies and styles himself after a bird. So that's really interesting, and I thought I would just tell that to you all. But with that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede Works It!